I have had stage managers who, in my great ignorance, I began to learn what stage managers do for the theatre, what great ones do and what not great ones don't do. And I had a stage manager once she was very nice. It was a very complicated production about Glenn Gould. And she would be starting to give a lot of notes at the end of every show. And after a while you're going, yeah, I should obey the notes that she's giving me. And then I'm going, I'm getting a lot of notes here and they seem to be, and then she started giving us notes at intermissions. And you're shaking your head. So
No.
What's going on there?
Oh, I have no idea what that is. That's crazy. Not during the show.
We finally had
Never
to
during
push
the show.
back
Yeah.
and say, if you give us notes in the intermission, it's like we're in a scorekeeping situation here. And
Yeah.
playing out there is not some sort of competition where we're trying to get more goals. And finally management had to back her off and she was quite pissed off.
Oh, that's weird.
And she was a very nice woman, but I thought, well, what are they teaching in the stage management schools? What are they teaching if that happens, you know?
I don't know, because I had no formal training. I learned on the job. I was an apprentice in 1969.
Right.
And an assistant stage manager in 70, 71, and then I was a stage manager. And I was a production stage manager. And certainly with the people that I have worked with, I realize now that I really wasn't a very good ASM. I was a better stage manager than I was in ASM.
Why do you think you were a better stage manager?
I'm not exactly sure, but like when I was doing The Blonde, the Brunette, and the Vengeful Redhead with Lucy Peacock, that was like some kind of a Zen moment between the two of us. Like she had so much to say, and I desperately tried to be like right there with her all the time, so that you could give her the word before she even knew she wasn't going to know it, kind of thing. Like the two of us together, it was.
Oh, you mean in prompting?
Yeah, it was like, because I was the only one. Jordie Johnson was the director, and there was me, and her. That was it. And the two of us, like it was really quite an extraordinary thing.
Wow.
To do together. But when you're talking about what stage managers do and don't do, I did a couple of shows for Theatre and Company in Kitchener. They're not there anymore, but I did Mary's Wedding and I did 10 Times 2. And the woman who directed 10 Times 2, when the show closed, we were all across the street at the Walper Hotel, and she started to thank me, and she almost burst into tears. She said, "It's extraordinary. I just felt you were so helpful, and when we came in every day, there were sharpened pencils, and you know the room itself seemed so. You always kept it happy and everything." And you go, actually, that's the job.
Right. If
you have been in rehearsal halls that weren't like that, they were not very good stage managers. What we did for you was what we do.